Hi everybody, I'm Dan Godbee, the Medical Director of East Baton Rouge Parish EMS, and today's topic will be the influenza or flu season along with the vaccine on top of the COVID pandemic. A couple of quick words about the pandemic itself. It's still going on, so we want to remind everybody to always remember the 4 principles of taking care of yourself. Social distance, hand washing, object decontamination, particularly of objects that are commonly touched, and wear your mask, and wear your mask if you cannot socially distance. So remember the review of the COVID pandemic. On top of that, we're entering flu season. Flu season generally starts around mid to late November and lasts well into March. We recommend getting a flu vaccine along middle of October because it takes about 2 weeks for the flu vaccine to come to have its full effect. You've probably heard people in the past say things like, the flu vaccine gave me the flu, or the flu vaccine I got on Monday caused me to have the flu on Wednesday. None of that is true. One, the flu vaccine cannot cause the flu. The way it's manufactured and biologically the way it's done, it's not capable of causing a disease. It only causes an immune response to the organism. The other thing is, when people say they got the flu vaccine and got the flu a couple of days later, that's accurate because, as I said earlier, it takes about 2 weeks to build up the full immunity to the flu once you get the vaccine. And again, that's why we recommend getting it in early October to mid-October so that it has time to build up your immunity before the actual start of the flu season, which is usually late October to early November and goes into the month of March. It usually peaks in about December or January time frame. So you want to get your flu vaccine early enough to give it enough time to build up full immunity. We previously sent out a chart of symptoms of different disease conditions, primarily COVID-19, influenza, the common cold, and an allergic reaction. We'll make sure that we have that come back to all the department heads and everybody in the parish can get it again from the one we did a couple of months ago. That's a good point to bring out to you to look at the chart to understand which of these disease processes do I most likely have based on which symptoms would be the most common ones consistent with what I'm experiencing. So the idea would be is how do I make a distinguishing point between disease X and disease Y of the 4 diseases on the chart. That symptom chart gives you what's needed to know to give you the highest probability of understanding which one do I most likely have, and I can act accordingly. Going back to the flu shot, it fits into that paradigm nicely because getting the flu shot has a very good percentage of making you immune to the flu. So if you get your flu vaccine, the probability of you having the flu is very low, so it eliminates for you, but also your doctor, one of the disease processes that they might be looking for if you're sick. Meaning, if you've got the flu vaccine, your probability of having the flu is very low, so the diagnosis of the flu would not be very high on the chart of things he would be considering. Can you have the flu and COVID at the same time? Yes, that is possible. Again, it goes back to why we recommend that you get the flu vaccine, because those overlap of symptoms might make it very difficult for your healthcare provider to determine which of the 2 you have, or to determine do you have both at the same time. So the question again, yes, it is possible to get them both at the same time, and again it relates back to another reason, the justification why you should get the flu vaccine, so that even if you get the COVID virus, that you will probably not have influenza at the same time. East Baton Rouge Parish is offering free flu vaccines for all employees and all retirees. Contact Human Resources to find out the locations and times of when these vaccines are being administered.